Welcome back to the Ingram Angle. Now more of my exclusive interview with the president's attorney, Rudy Giuliani. Even buried in the New York Times, a big New York Times piece today, is a little nugget that you have to kind of search for, Rudy, that says nothing publicly disclosed ties the Trump campaign or the president himself to these nefarious dealings with the Russians. That's, again, you have to kind of look past the headline all the way to that.
That's been true from day one. It's true today. They're not going to be able to invent any evidence of that. And it's a shame that they have, plus they won't answer Congress on how much money this is costing the American people. It's costing us a fortune. Maybe these guys, you know, figure they can't get a good job.
You get the sense that they are going to focus in on some type of obstruction claim. And we're sitting around.
To do what? To recommend impeachment? I mean, they don't get to do that. I mean, they get to send a report to Rosenstein on what they found. I guess they could gratuitously include a recommendation, but really they shouldn't.
Or the facts that would indicate the facts amounting to the elements of the crime.
We could produce a memo for him that rebuts them all 1,000%.
Well, and it would be probably either about the Trump Tower meeting. There's still confusion there. A lot of
which he wasn't present at.
Right. But he wasn't present at. But then Don Trump Jr., the transcript notes of his talk with Capitol Hill came out today. Senate committee released the notes, and he said he did not have a memory about talking to his father with it specifically. Then they're focusing on this blocked call that he made that day, and he doesn't remember if it was to his father or not. I mean, that's the theory that they're spinning out. And
since I believe it took place in the office, it would have been very easy for him to
June of 2016.
Yeah. Also, remember June of 2016? That's about when I joined the campaign. Nobody's going to focus on a Russian woman who says that she has information about Hillary. Turns out she wants to negotiate sanctions, and they throw her out, basically. And then when she wants to meet again, they don't meet with her. I wouldn't remember that. But I had people coming up to me saying all kinds of things about Hillary, and I'm willing to believe almost anything about her. And I used to get rid of them.
Well, the headlines today, CNN, Don Jr. admits he was looking for dirt on Hillary from the Russians.
Wow. And they weren't looking for dirt on Donald Trump?
Only the dossier.
When I ran against them, they were looking for dirt on me every day. I mean, that's what you do. Maybe you shouldn't, but you do it. Nothing illegal about that. And even if it comes from a Russian or a German or an American, it doesn't matter. And they never used it. It's the main thing. They never used it. They rejected it. If there was collusion with the Russians, they would have used it.
Do you think that in the end, when you look at all the main flashpoints, the Trump Tower meeting, the Stormy Daniels payment, the raid on Manafort, the raid on Cohen, is there any one part of that concerns you more than other parts of that?
Yeah, their inability to reach a conclusion that is obvious, and their unwillingness to recognize the damage this does to our country all over the world. There's no reason for this investigation. There never was a good reason for it in the first place. This was engineered by Comey with the report, not the report, the interview thing that he wrote that he should have never revealed, which he leaked illegally through a professor. I mean, nobody.
DOJ is releasing those documents, by the way, on that particular professor.
Comey should be under investigation.
Dan Richman.
And the Clinton people wanted him fired before we did for what he did to her. That was totally unethical. You know, it was totally unethical to reveal all the facts incriminating her, and then this specious argument that she shouldn't be prosecuted.
Do you have any information or any sense, again, given your background at Justice, how these things tend to go, that there's any chance that Bob Mueller gave immunity to Jim Comey?
No, I don't. I have no idea if he gave him immunity. I don't know why he's not being investigated. That troubles us because a lot of the president's statements contradict Comey. They're much more logical than Comey's, but they contradict his. If you want to just believe Comey, then you're walking him into a trap. And Comey's not been investigated.